So now we're back. Remember at the beginning of the previous video we created after installing Divi, we created a little page just to show you how to enable Divi on it. So here's the page that was created. It's a draft page. So let's click on it and see how it looks. So this is the back end of our Divi builder. The first one that we saw was the visual Divi builder, where you can actually edit stuff as you go and you can see how they look. So this is the back end one. Now I like to work with this one because it gives me more visual structure for me. Like this is how I want to structure my page instead of the other one. It has some issues where you cannot control all the different settings and aspects of it as aggressively as this one. This one is very straight to the point. You're not making any mistakes. But anyways, you do whatever you like. I'm going to show you how to use both, and it's up to you to make the decision. So the first thing I want to do is just select or write the name of the page. So it's a home page. All right. At the same time, let's do some setups for this page. Not for this page, but in general for our WordPress website. So I'm just going to go back over here and create 3 more pages. The first one I'm going to call about. All right, I'm gonna publish it. See right now, it's over here. How to enable Divi Builder. Okay, before it was in the middle of the screen. So right now, for example, this is just a test, just to show you how it works. If I click on Use Divi Builder, you're gonna get this screen, and then I'm gonna tell you, all right, this is what you have. Let's add some stuff to it. So there you go. You have 3 options. We're just gonna start. Add a row, add text, box, update, and here's your new page. All right. Well, so we have an about page, and let's create another page. Let's call it portfolio. Okay, we don't have to enable it. We're just gonna build a menu and see how it looks. So we have all the different aspects of our website. Let's go to menus. Okay, let's create a primary menu. Create. Let's add the 3 pages for it that we have. Add. So home, about, and portfolio. Let's set this to be the primary menu of our website. Okay. And let's create one more page to demonstrate something else. Let's create a page called contact. All right, so I'm just gonna go back, click contact, publish. Okay, and this is one of the main features of Divi that we want to demonstrate. All right, so let's create another menu, and let's call it secondary menu. Here, create, and into that secondary menu, I want to add a contact us page. Give it a second. Let's set it as secondary. Save. All right. So basically, right now we have one page that we created that we're gonna add content to it, which is the home page. The other ones are just there, just show up with the menu. Let's see how it looks in your design. Let's go to settings under reading and set up our home page, because right now it's set up to be a block, like a block page. Home, save. So our main page right now will look something like this. So the minute you enable Divi, this is how it usually looks. You have the blue line, the famous blue line at the top. You have your menu over here, your logo, and the content of the page. This is your footer. It has some stuff in here. We will modify as we go. The mobile links, not the mobile, the social media links that we looked at in our previous video. They go at the bottom. You can control them, of course, plus the following copyright thing, which we can also control. Now, we can work with the visual builder right at the top, or we can click edit page. So I'm gonna go to edit page, and look at it. All right. What do I want to do over here? What I want to do, I want to add a nice header for the website. Okay. And in that header, I want to make it full screen with a scroll down arrow to go to the other section of the page. All right. So let's create first the paragraph that we want to add to the website. For example, I'm going to go to Lorem Ipsum. All right. And I'm just going to grab a quick paragraph from there. Okay, so let's have 5 paragraphs, and I'm gonna copy that content. So let's grab the whole thing. Might as well, and then we can delete whatever we don't want. Copy. So basically, I'm not adding the full page header. So this section I'm gonna call main content. All right. So if you wanna name each section whatever you want, you can do it from the gear over here. So I'm gonna click on it. And you can make this bigger if you want. All right, admin label. And this is where I'm gonna add information about myself. So I'm gonna call it about me. All right, click OK. See how it changes? So this is the first row, and in here I have some text. So let's just add it, and we're gonna change it later. When you paste your information over here, make sure that you paste it without any formatting. So we all know how to do that. We just click on toolbar toggle. This will enable paste and as text, and click on paste, and it doesn't have any formatting. Let's click OK. And this section also has some information, so you can say about me info text. All right, so okay, this is where I'm gonna add, and this is really important in Divi that you label everything if you want to use the back-end builder. All right, because it's a little bit hard to maintain everything if everything is labeled the same way and you have a really long website. Just gonna click on update right now just to save my stuff. Now this right now, I'm just gonna open it on the side so we can actually see how it looks. Just gonna click over here, open a new link, and it looks really basic, just like that. Text, menu, you have the secondary menu on the top, your search, and the whole thing. So let's just finish this page and make it look wonderful in a couple of clicks. So if you want to add a new section, all right, as you can see over here, if you want to add a new model, I'm going to get to models later. Over here, you click on the blue, dark gray plus sign. If you want to add another row, you click the green plus sign, and if you want to add a new section, you click on the blue plus sign. So here's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to add a brand new section for the header of the page. All right, so see over here, specialty, and you have full width. These are, the regular one is what you see over here, just a standard page where you can put your information, a standard section where you can put your information with pictures for the body of your website. But let's say you want to create a full width header or a section on your page. We can do it by clicking on full width. And I really advise you and I encourage you to explore all of these different options when you work with Divi. I'm going to click on full, and this is what I'm going to call a full width header. So I'm going to click this one, and if we don't like it, we can delete it and switch to something called full width post title. Now, this is a very important section. All right, so over here we're adding content to our section, and in Divi they call them models. So models over here, it's where you can actually add a specific function to a website. It could be, see over here we have a full width menu, post, you can add maps, you can all sort of stuff. So these are pre-built stuff that you can add to your website, okay, that are built into Divi. So over here I'm gonna add a full width header. There you go, nothing crazy. Okay, we don't know how it looks or anything like that, but we know that it has a title, a subtitle, 2 buttons, some body text, images, link. So maybe it's a little bit too much, but you know what? Let's go for it. So over here, I'm gonna say so about web designer and developer WordPress. Click here. Maybe we can call view portfolio. Okay, so I'm going to use just one button. Now, to control these buttons, you have the links over here. It's kind of a really weird way of doing it. Instead of actually linking them one after another, like you put the first button and then the link over here, they separate them. So anyways, so over here, I'm going to add the first button. So over here, I don't know what's the link. I'm just going to put a hashtag. Okay, and it's going to open in the same window. Now, what's interesting over here is that you can add a background. So over here, it's set up to be this greenish color. I'm just going to delete it. You can add a solid color if you want. Let's add one right now and see how it looks and then change stuff. So this is basically it. Right now, we don't know how it looks or anything like that. And that's the next step. We will actually customize it the way we want. But for now, we're just going to add it. Click on save and move this whole section all the way to the top of the screen. All right, click on update. And let's see how it looks. I'm gonna refresh. So this should give us, all right, so this is how it looks. It's decent, but you know what? Let's make it better. So let's make it much better. I'm gonna go back to this header and modify it, add a background image, the whole thing, make it fantastic. So I'm gonna go back to this section. So this section, let's call it header. I know it's at the beginning, but you know what? If you get to that practice of labeling everything, you should be fine. Let's click over here. Now, this is for the content. Now, how will the content look like? It's our job to fix it. Now, background, we set it to red. I'm gonna delete this. You have over here, you can add a gradient, so you can go from one color to another, play around with it. What I'm interested in is adding a background image. So I'm gonna just click on this, go to upload, and then go to my library, and I like this one. I have other ones like this and this one. They're very interesting. We're just gonna drag this one over here. Just wait a second to upload. Upload, and there you go. Now you can use the parallax effect on it. I mean, it gives you a lot of different options. So when you scroll down, you'll see a really nice effect. Okay, so let me just click on preview. I don't want to save it yet, just yet. Preview, opens on a new page. Let's see how it looks. Beautiful. Let's make it a little bit better. Let's go to our full width header and go to design. Now this is where you have full control and these actual features of Divi will shine. So design. Over here we'll see that the font is in white. Very good. Let's leave it as is. Now let's take a look at the layout. I don't want the content to be on the side. I want it to be centered. I want to make it full screen. All right. So just by changing two things. And click on preview. Let's see. There you go. Nice. So right now it's in the middle of the screen. You have this effect, you have the button, you have my name and all of it. So I mean, some people will look at this and say, okay, this is good enough. But you know what? Let's take it one more step. Now I see over here that I have a top menu and I have this and I have the menu and the logo. What I want to push this background, for this header to be all the way to the back, to the top of the page. So I want it to be under my logo and my 2 or 3 links over here for the menu. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take you out of this just for a second, and then we'll go back to it and add more customization. I'm just going to click update just to save it. And then I'm going to go to appearance. Let's wait for this to save. All right. really quickly. Appearance, customize, and this is a little trick that I've learned on how to do this properly. So you go to Divi, and then what we will do is go to the header and navigation section. Okay, and this will show you how to control this and how to get that effect going. Now the blue over here I don't like the font colors and the whole thing. I'm going to change all that stuff from that specific section called header and navigation. Over here, header format, default. Let's come back to this layer. Primary menu. So this is the primary menu. Okay. Now, here's what we will do. Over here, you have the background color for this menu over here. So I'm going to go and click this and set it to transparent. So just drag this. This is a full white color. I'm just going to drag it all the way down. See what happened? The effect is here. Okay, very good. Now this color may be not what you want. Okay, so for active colors over here, I'm going to change it to something more fun. Let's go with yellow. All right, and over here, these two links I don't see anymore. So text color, let's change it to white. So maybe the yellow is not that good. Let me change it. Let me change it to, let's see. Kind of. All right, this is much better. All right, this is good. So right now this is the text color. Let's bump up the color a little bit because as you can see, it was a little bit of a, darker one. And let's make this shine a little bit more. I don't like so. Yes, this is much better. No, the logo is fine over here. I like it and everything, but maybe I want to change it. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. So to control the size of the logo, you don't upload a bigger logo because this logo is pretty huge. The dimensions of it is amazing. Now, you can change the menu height over here and you'll see everything will shift and the logo will be bigger, and then you can play around with the logo size as much as you want. Okay. Also, the text size can be increased. So let's make it 16. All right. And if you don't like the font, here's the whole Google font library is over here. Okay, you can play around with it. I'm gonna leave it as is. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at default and maybe make it all capitalized. There you go. Now over here on the side, I have that search button. I don't like it. And if you have a drop-down menu, you can play around with the colors. So I'm gonna make it like reddish. All right. Let's leave that. Okay. Publish it, so you save it. Right. And then let's go back over here. Secondary one. All right. So for the secondary bar over here, I don't like this color. You can do the same thing. I mean, you can make it transparent on the whole thing, but you know what? I'm just gonna change it to black or charcoal color. See, like if you do this, yeah, you might as well do this. It looks good. Maybe give it a little bit of a hint of a background color. There you go. Just a shade. You can do the same thing with the shading over here if you want, but this is good enough. Okay, I'm not adding any drop downs and I'm gonna leave it as is, make it capitalized, publish. Now, since we're here, let's play around with the different features. Okay, so over here, you have something called shift navigation. See what's going over here? The fixed navigation is when you scroll up, your settings for the top menu will carry on. So you won't be able to see it as you can see over here. The text, the background, even the top one, not good. So I'm gonna click on fixed settings and then secondary menu background. All right, primary, let's fix the primary first. Click over here. I'm gonna put it to black, add a little bit of a shade so it's a little bit transparent, put it at 75%. It's up to you what you do over here, or you can make it a solid black, doesn't matter. All right, secondary menu background color over here. Let's see. Again, you can match it. I'll make it a solid black like this, and it should be fine. Now you can see the height has changed. I don't like that, so I'm gonna go back. See the height of this menu, it's 99. And I'm gonna go back to the fixed and change it to 99 so it matches the other one. So when we scroll up or down, set it to 100 and change this one to 100 also. Alright, so if you scroll up, nothing happens, everything is seamless, it's the same. Alright, now there's a little effect that I want to do over here is if we go to the header element, let's go to the header element before. Over here, show search icon, I don't want that. I'm just gonna uncheck it. You want to show your social media links, you can't show it on the side. I don't like this. You can put your phone number, 514-000-0000. See, over here, or you can add a phone number or an email address, both. All right, now, here are some of the options of the menu. You have centered, you have centered inline, you have slide in on the side, so you click on this, the menu slides on the side of the page, or you have full screen. So you click on it, and you'll see this. And you can control the background colors on the whole thing, okay? I'm gonna leave it as is right now. Enable vertical navigation, puts it on the side with the menu, and the whole thing. Let's publish it. Now, what I wanna do is change this logo to a different color or a different logo. So I'm gonna go to general, settings, and site identity. No, it's not here. Site layout. Background. Where is the logo? Let's take a look. Page settings, photo. Let me just close this. Just so I don't waste any time. I'm gonna go to Divi over here. I know where my logo is. And I'm just gonna upload file. And the effect I was looking for before is to upload a white logo. I'm just gonna click here and set it as a logo for our website. So let's give it a second over here. Set it up, click on save, and right, and let's take a look at our, this is how it used to be. So let's refresh and see how it looks right now. All right, much better. Now, this might not be the most beautiful thing, but you get the idea. And if I scroll up, it changes the way we want it. So I'm gonna stop the video over here and continue with the video after.